Lesson 260. Let me remember that God created me. We did not make ourselves, or someone else did not make us, as in our parents. Okay, everything we thought was just insanity, and we have actually never truly left our source. We've never come to earth. We've never been in this body. We never lived a life. We are as God created us. All of us, everything that exists, is all part of God. So let's remember our identity, and let's rise today with our brothers and realize that we are as God created us. And let's remember our source today, that we are holy and that we have no sin, and everyone is one and the same, and we are all alike. Now, the incentive to get back to from this split to God was a Jesus, and that is not a belief of everybody, but that is a belief for a lot of us. And so I'm going to use that as an example. The incentive was the Son of God. He had this little story about him and all these miracles and all these good things that he did, and he died for our sins. He was the first one to actually figure it out and get back to God. As he was nailed to the cross, he didn't feel any pain because he realized he wasn't a body. And this was the drive, or the first cause, for us to go back into this state of perfection. So worshiping Jesus, or I don't want to say worshiping, some of you don't believe in him, but just acknowledging Jesus as an example is our first cause to get back to this perfection. So we should be like Jesus, and we should try to get back to how God created us, because God created his Son, and Jesus is the example, and we need to get back to how he created us. He made us pure and holy, just like Jesus, and that we could have no sin and perform these miracles, because all Jesus had to do was say, hey, I can turn water into wine, because hey, this isn't real, I'm dreaming, and I can do what I want in my dreams. And so let's try to realize that our thoughts bring in what we want, and let's get back to our true identity and remember God created him as himself. And also, just as a reminder, to do things with peace and love. Don't take this knowledge from this course and turn it into something, some sort of magic to get what you want. If you are focusing on you and not the source and not all of us, then you are doing everything incorrectly, and you will not find true happiness because you're still aligning with the ego. So I am as God created me, and we don't have any sin, so don't go out and commit sin. That's not the point here, but this was our lessons on sin for the day and for the chapter here, and tomorrow we'll start talking about the body.